you get on YouTube and you get confused because nobody really explains themselves. I did this and did that, and then you get on the forum and it goes against what the video said. Well, I figured it out. I did a bunch of studying, and I'm going to make this video as simple as possible. No fancy editing, no happy camera work. I'm just going to explain to you what you need to do and the differences between the videos and the forums. Now, you can go to Napa and get a ST85, and even in the directions it talks about being a glow plug solenoid. Most of the videos you find on YouTube, they're running a power wire to their solenoid. That's because they're using a Ford starter solenoid. So they have to hook it up to the battery, run it a power to their switch out of the fuse box, and then run the wire here. I don't recommend doing that. Another thing, if you have one of these, make sure it's not make sure it's isolated, because some of these ground out on the mounting points, right? So if it grounds out in the mounting points, it's going to burn your glow plugs up when your key is on. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute, how this works. This is isolated, so it's not grounded by the mounting points, right? So basically, this is the power wire that's coming from the battery. This always gives this power. Always has a constant 12 volts from the battery, or it could be from the buzz bar. Just depends who's messed with your truck and what's stock and all that stuff. That's a whole different video. Okay, so this always has 12 volts on it. This is always hot. So we're going to jump down here to the bottom, and we're going to have two big orange wires. That is your glow plugs. You're going to have a little orange wire that goes with your glow plugs. This goes on the bottom with your glow plugs, as you can see right here. This one right here. This goes on the bottom with your glow plugs, right? You're going to have a pink wire with a black tracer right here. That is your 12 volts when your ignition key is on. So this kicks this on, right? So this gives this power when your key is on. So when your wait to start light is on, your glow plug controller, your card underneath your dash, which this is where your blue wire comes into play, grounds out and kicks on your glow plugs. So this is grounded out and it kicks on the glow plugs. It's that simple. So if you have a truck like mine, all the glow plug stuff works. You can just wire this up and turn your key and be done. I'm going to show you how to wire up a manual switch. I come in here to the truck and I put my button where everybody else puts their button, in the ashtray, because Army vehicles didn't come with lighters and stuff. But it's nice that you can just flip this down and have the button, right? So basically, if you look back in there, there's a wire here, a white one and a black one. And you just connect it to the back of your switch. So my white wire is my ground. My black wire runs out to the relay. So basically, I run the white wire right down here, and I tore it down so you can see it a little bit better. I did have it tucked up here. And I grounded it right here on the dash, right? So it's grounded, runs right into the back of here. There is a black wire, goes right down here, it goes down through there, goes through the firewall, and it comes right here. So I have a little terminal in there, and what you do is, you can do this two ways. If everything works fine, your glow plug controller card down there works good, and all this stuff works good, and perfectly working order, you can go ahead and hook this on with the blue wire. Just in case it's cold outside and you want a little bit more glow plug time and stuff like that, you can hook this on with the blue wire. Now, if you just want to bypass it altogether, you can take the blue wire off, tape it up, and stick this where the blue wire goes. When you hit that button, it grounds this out and it causes this to kick on. You can hear it kick on and off, right? So with that, a lot of people don't tell you is, if you take that blue wire off and put this on, you have a manual glow plug controller, more or less. You're the one controlling it. What's going to happen if you leave that card in, the wait to start light is going to stay on when you're running the truck, but the glow plugs are going to go off because you're going to let go of the button. So if you're going to run a full-blown manual switch, I recommend taking the glow plug card out and doing away with this blue wire and putting this one here, and then you can hit the button inside. That's basically all you got to do.